On this week's episode of BJ in the Morning, we are going to discuss our favorite movies of all time. Let's go. Welcome back to BJ in the Morning, your favorite Dirty Name podcast with even dirtier takes on movies, TV, and pop culture. My name's Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And we're back at it again, episode 2, season 3.
With the white Vans.
I have white Vans on.
I have no Vans on. We're not going to show my feet again on the podcast.
Not for free.
Because you know what happened last time?
Nothing.
Screenshots.
Who?
Everybody.
You screenshot your own feet.
And sold them to myself.
Sold them to yourself. Here, thanks.
Yeah. Hey. Printed it out, put it in my room.
It's actually framed right over here.
Yep. In this room.
Weird.
Yeah, super weird.
Anyways.
But, Brendan.
Juan.
We.
Last
episode.
Mm-hmm.
We said we were going to talk about 1992.
1992. We did at the end of the episode.
And then we decided, hey, let's just pocket that for next month. We get a full month of 1992.
Because that's the plan.
Right.
Yeah, we took an extra week off of January after the holidays, and then we looked at it and said, why would we start at the end of the month?
Yeah, why would we do that?
Start at the beginning of the month.
Why not?
So you're going to get 2 filler episodes before we start 1992. This one and the next.
Right.
Just so we can start a clean month, giving you the content of the year that we were born.
Yeah. So
as Juan said last episode, that's when kings were born.
Some of them.
And that's when my mom said, does he mean that's when jokers were born? And I was like, she got us.
So we decided that we're going to come up with a list of our personal favorite movies of all time. Now, we did a top 10.
Top 10.
So it was nearly impossible to get all of our favorites on there.
Yeah.
Would you say so?
I mean, since we decided to do this episode, I have nonstop been thinking about this. And I did not finalize my list until this morning.
Obviously, it's not impossible.
But it's nearly impossible.
But we did it.
Yeah.
But it was extremely difficult. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say right now, for the audience and for us, these are our choices for our favorite movies. You may or may not agree with any of them.
But that's our opinion.
So, if you don't agree, put it in the comments.
Let us know your favorite movies.
Put it down in the comments.
We
your
want to
top
know.
10. Because my top 10 kept changing and changing and changing. And if I didn't put my phone away, I would still be working on it. Changing it.
Yeah.
Also reordering too.
Yeah.
And just thinking way too much about it.
I had to stop myself from overthinking it, so I didn't overthink it and start trying to put movies on there to make me sound cool.
But you trying to not overthink it made you overthink it.
Well, when I sat down and wrote the first draft of my list, I only changed 5 movies off of it, and they were all the bottom 5.
That's 50%.
Yeah, no, but hear me out.
Okay.
And when I did the second draft, I changed 5 movies total, just in order.
Yeah.
And I only took 2 movies off to replace with other movies.
Yeah.
So 8 of the movies have been on this list since my first draft.
Right.
2 of them have changed.
Right. All right.
And we're going to preface this by saying, with our new setup and how we're going to be doing these years of content, the year in a month of content. That makes sense, right?
In a day, we're going to do a year.
In a month.
In 1 month. In 1 day, we're going to do 1 year per month per day.
No.
I don't know.
So when we start, we're going to do 1 month is 1 full year of talking about movies from that year. Right? Right. So the reason we're going to start right now by giving our favorite movies of all time as of right now is because we're going to be watching movies we haven't seen before. We're going to be rewatching movies we haven't seen in a long time. So our list might change.
It may change. And this is like a little project for us.
It is.
To see if it changes.
And because we think the list might change, that's what we're doing right now. So we'll do check-ins with our top 10 list. Anytime we watch a new movie to see if this one lands on the top 10. What is it going to force out? We don't know.
We don't know.
And we're going to be putting a list together of every single goddamn movie that we watch.
Yes.
And we're eventually going to get the BJ in the Morning Ultimate Movie Watching List.
Okay.
Trademark that.
Trademark
That's the
TM.
name. BJ in the Morning Ultimate Movie Watching List.
TM.
That's a lot to say.
Brendan and Juan in the Morning Ultimate Movie Watching List TM. Trademark.
TM.
EST 1992.
Because I think it will be fun to see how our list evolves and changes, and we'll be able to have a slate to start with, which is our top 10 list.
For sure.
So we're going to talk about our top 10 today. Then off the pod, you and I are going to talk about the podcast lists, Ultimate Movie Watching List. Wait, let me go back. Off the pod, you and I are going to start our lists of the BJ in the Morning Ultimate Movie Watching List, TM. List.
Yep.
And then we're going to try to put it up somewhere for people to see.
Sure.
I guess.
Sure.
And then we're going to update it as we go.
Yeah.
So our top 10s today are personal. They're your and mine. Yours and mine? That's what I meant to say.
Ours.
Your mine.
You're mine.
Your and mine.
You're in mine.
You're in mine. And then we'll come up with the list together eventually.
Sure.
So, shall we start with our list?
We shall.
You want to start at number 10? We'll work our way up.
Sure.
So we have not shared our lists with each other. Obviously, there's not going to be a lot of surprises here, I'm guessing.
No, I don't think so.
There might be some surprises to movies that aren't on our list, and we'll discuss that at the end. Because I could have easily said, pick 20 movies, and we would have struggled a little bit more, but we probably would have struggled less.
Yeah.
Because when you start narrowing it down, that's when it gets hard. It's like, well, should this movie be up here? Right. Should this movie not be up here? Oh, man. I shared my list with only one person before we started recording. Our friend Mac. And she was shocked that I had a couple movies on my list and didn't have a few other movies on my list.
Here's the thing, though. So, like, this is something that I noticed, a trend, I guess, in my thoughts of making this list. Some of these movies sparked when I thought of all time, right? So a lot of movies that we talk about often, may be our favorite. But when we think of all time,
it's different.
It's like, it's different. And it's like, how did that movie hit? And when I thought of all time, specific movies that I haven't thought about in a while
popped up. Yeah.
So I was surprised with some of the stuff on my list as well.
Yeah, and we also rated them 1 through 10 to add to our list in the future. And then we'll, like I said, we'll converse about adding them to our major list of all time. What was it called? Do you remember? The BJ in the Morning Ultimate Movie Watching List. TM. Yep. Cool. Yeah, but there's definitely movies that are favorites, but I feel like a lot of movies that we probably talk about a lot might be like a 15.
Yeah.
Or a 11. Yeah. You know, but
there's
not
lots of movies out there.
A couple thousand at least. And there's at least 10 movies out there, you know?
Sorry, that was fake. That was a fake laugh.
It's real.
Sorry. It's real. It's bad. Sorry.
I just quoted Guardians of the Galaxy and it's not on my list. You going to start with your number 10?
Yeah, so here's the problem here.
Okay.
All right.
Did you do more than 10?
I cheated. Okay. I cheated.
You can't have ties.
It's not a tie.
Okay.
I didn't want to say it's a tie. I put 2 down for number 10 because I've seen both of these movies. Okay, so both of these movies are throwaway movies, but they are my absolute favorite, and I will never not watch.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to hear both, or do you want me to pick one?
I don't know. We'll wait for someone to respond in the comments. I will follow your lead.
Okay.
Because I have a number 11 because it was what I was struggling with 10.
Okay.
Because I flip-flopped them twice.
Okay. So put them together. Number 10.
I get
Not unofficial.
But you need to make an official after you say it. You need to pick an official, and we'll discuss.
I think we know what the official is.
Then just go with the official, man. An honorable mention, you're number 11?
Okay, fine. Fine. All right. Number 10 for me is Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's Pitch Perfect. I will never not watch that movie. If it's on, watching it. If it's halfway through, watching it. If I don't know what to watch,
that.
I'm watching that. I don't know why I love this movie so much. I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's the pretty college girls or the pretty college boys or the singing or Anna Kendrick or Haley Steinfeld in number 2.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Or
Whatever.
Jacob Wysocki from Dropout.
Right.
He's in that movie.
That's crazy.
Anyways.
But
I can see why this movie is in your top 10.
I think
it's the music, the visuals, the fast-paced comedy.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And the witty comedy that's like dirty but like kid-friendly at the same time. Subtle, you know what I mean? I love this movie so much. And it's got that like Mean Girls era like kind of attitude to it, you know? Right.
Like that whole like time of teen comedies.
And you also have to think, too, like, this movie came out in 2012.
Yeah, it seems like it came out before then.
Yeah, and it's like, it has that just, like you said, teen comedy vibe.
But it's not hard rated R, you know?
Right. It's not too much.
It's palatable for the entire family.
It's not vulgar. It's not... Yeah, I just love this movie so much. I love all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, it would be... the first one.
Awesome. That's your definitive number 10?
Definitive number 10.
And are you going to give it a rating out of 10? And I said we have to be harsh on these movies.
Yeah.
There's very rarely going to be any 10 out of 10 movies, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So.
And if I'm being like a full-on critic about this movie, I'm going to say that it is... a 6?
Yeah. Because it's not like a cinematic masterpiece.
Right.
But it doesn't have to be a favorite movie, you know? Like that's the thing.
Yeah, so I give it a 6.
Nice. Solid rating.
Solid rating. Thank you. I'm glad you agree. What's your number 10,
my
brother?
number 10 is also Pitch Perfect. No,
that would be crazy.
I definitely don't think about Pitch Perfect as much as you do, but it is on Netflix right now, so I've been seeing it a lot. But my number 10, we're throwing it back to 2002 with a Disney flop, actually.
Really?
Yeah, Treasure Planet.
Okay.
I've always been a fan of the story of Treasure Island. You know that I love the Muppets Treasure Island. I was in the Treasure Island show back in college. Had a blast.
You know why it flopped, though? You know why it flopped?
Why?
Atlantis.
Well, that also flopped.
Not as bad as that one.
Those two like ended the style of animation for Disney for sure.
Yeah.
But Treasure Planet has this amazing soundtrack, and the colors and the visuals are freaking awesome. Like honestly, they're some of the craziest things you can see in this era of Disney. I think the space and then like nebulas and everything you see while they're traveling through space is honestly breathtaking in scenes. I think the comedy really lands. I think the design of all the aliens and the ships and the planets are fantastic, to be honest. I think about this movie at least once a month. And I could probably watch it on repeat for an entire day.
These guys are in the sky ships, right?
Yeah, they like solar powered.
Yeah.
Their sails are made of solar technology.
Sweet.
Right?
That's
Like it's
sweet.
so sick.
Yeah.
And just the opening when he's like gliding around on his little speeder. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a windsurfing thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's just so awesome. Honestly, it's just so awesome. I love this movie. It's got a pretty high rating for me at a 7.
Okay.
Because I think it holds up. I think it's again, it's just one of those movies that when I watched it, I was like, I want to make movies, and it's always stuck with me. And I'm kind of pissed that it flopped.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Should I go for my number 9?
Sure. Go for number 9.
Sweet. So this one, more recent, 2019.
2019.
So this one was a complete shock to me that I loved it as much as I do. I remember just kind of stumbling across it, not knowing what to expect. And it's Ready or Not.
Here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me.
But yeah, have you seen Ready or Not?
I want to say yes.
Yeah. It's she gets married into a family and they play a game and they're trying to kill her.
Yes.
It's just the right amount of gore. It's the right amount of suspense and the twists and the turns and the twist at the end. Again, spoiler, sorry. That they think they're cursed, which is why they have to play these games. And then seeing the demon that's cursing them pop up at the end while everyone's burning alive.
Yeah.
And then the final shot where she's just sitting on the steps and covered in blood because all the family members who were killed by the curse exploded. She's covered in blood and just lights a cigarette sitting on the couch or on the stairs. It's freaking amazing. Like everything about this movie blew me away when I watched it, and I had no idea that I was going to just fall in love with the fun and games aspect of it, how silly some of these characters are. And I can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah. All right.
I gave that one a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, cinematography's awesome, writing's great, editing's great, the cast is fantastic. So 7.5.
All right. You want to know my next one?
Yeah,
My next one I haven't seen in a very long time.
but it's something you think about.
I made my list based off of emotion,
Straight vibes.
vibes,
Straight vibes, my guy.
like feeling, emotion,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and love.
Oh,
All right.
Aw.
So, the fact that I haven't seen this movie in a very long time made me surprised that it was one of the first movies that I thought of when we were talking about making this list. But it's Freedom Riders.
I don't know this one.
Freedom Riders. It came out in 2007.
Is it like a J-Lo era movie like
Hilary
those?
Swank.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think I ever watched it.
Okay, so I'll give you a synopsis as you don't know what we're talking about, okay? A dedicated teacher, Hilary Swank, in a racially divided Los Angeles school has a class of at-risk teenagers deemed incapable of learning.
Actually, I have seen this.
Instead of giving up, she inspires her students to take an interest in their education and planning their future. She assigns reading material that relates to their lives and encourages them to all keep journals. I remember watching this movie and just bawling at the end. And I'm just like, holy crap. This movie made me feel so many emotions that I didn't know I had in 2007. All right. I remember watching this movie
like 15
on a portable DVD player.
like on a road trip or in your car.
I don't remember where I was. I just remember watching it on a portable DVD player and just bawling.
Yeah.
All right. And this movie, I remember most of this movie, and that's impressive. The fact that I haven't seen this movie probably since 2007, 2009-ish area, maybe. You know, I probably watched it again at some point, but I haven't seen this movie in over 10 years, and I'm still thinking about it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I just rebooted.
That's okay.
Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
So, Freedom Riders. I give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll give it a 7.
What's your next one?
My next one.
Number 8.
Number 8. Another one that made me feel a certain way and also like had me glued to the screen from the second I watched it. And the reason why I watched it was because I saw a clip and they sucked me in. I got sucked in. And I was like, I need to find that movie now. I just watched it recently. Whiplash.
Okay, I still have not seen this movie.
It is such a good movie.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. And it's like, I didn't think that it would be that good. Like, obviously it's going to be good as J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller. But...
Tell her what?
To tell her that...
This movie slaps.
This movie is awesome. Yeah, it's so chaotic. It's all over the place. You feel everything that Miles Teller's character is feeling. The anxiety, the stress, the pressure, the butterflies when he meets his lover, and like all kinds of emotions going on throughout this movie until you get to the end. In the end, when Miles Teller has that F you mentality, crazy. I don't want to spoil it for you, actually, because
I need to watch it.
I feel like you need to watch it.
Okay.
And I'm going to give this one a 7.5.
7.5.
And
nice.
you said be harsh. So if we weren't being harsh, I would give it a solid 8. But since we're being harsh, I'm going to stay at 7.5.
Yeah, and I'm sure when we get to our top 5, we'll probably get into the details of why we rated them the way we did a little bit more. But let me tell you my number 8.
Go for it.
And it is, I debated between all of the movies in this franchise for a really long time. And it came down to 2 of them. But I think I'm sticking with my guns here. I'm going with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay.
It was between this and Spider-Man, like the OG Maguire Spider-Man, you know. And I didn't want to pick Spider-Man 2 because, yeah, I love Spider-Man 2, but I'm not in love with that movie as much as I am with the first Spider-Man and then this one. And I think the reason that I'm picking No Way Home is I saw this movie 3 times in the first weekend it came out with 3 different people. I saw it with you. Saw it with producer Chris. Shout out. And Emily. And then I went again. I don't remember with who, but I went again. I was so hyped for this movie. And when I watch this movie still to this day, I still get the chills when I'm supposed to. I still want to cheer when I'm supposed to. And having Andrew Garfield get his like redemption that we never got from the Amazing Trilogy that we should have gotten.
Right.
Felt so great. I did give this movie a 7, which is lower than Ready or Not. But I think the spectacle that is Spider-Man deems it a little bit higher on my favorite list. And I can't... That ending sequence where he's swinging with his homemade suit, I think about that every freaking day.
Yeah.
You know, like...
The classic blue and red suit.
Yeah, and it's like kind of glossy almost, you know, like glistening in the snow, and he's swinging through snowy New York. I'm like, I'm there. I'm ready. So, yeah, that's my number 8. All right, so my number 7 is another one from 2019 that took me by surprise. I didn't realize that I loved detective, investigative, like whodunits as much as I do until I watched this movie. And it's Knives Out.
Okay.
Have you seen this one?
I haven't. We talked about this last time.
Are you freaking kidding me?
We talked about this last episode.
I'm bringing it up again because it's in my top 10.
I haven't seen it.
You need to. It's on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix?
And then I asked Chris Evans is in it, and you said, yeah, in the first one.
Yeah, and Ana de Armas. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I need you to watch it.
Okay.
I gave this one an 8.
All right.
I think the performances in this movie are fantastic. The pacing is insane, and when you start piecing it together, it almost feels like they tricked you the entire movie, so you have to watch it again, and then you pick up on all the things that you're supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you the cool thing about this. Like, it's like a thing that movies have to do because it'll spoil the ending for you. But the fact that this movie came out of nowhere, was put on Netflix, it shocked me, like I said. And I think Daniel Craig is just perfect in this role. And I did not like Glass Onion as much as the first one. And I haven't seen the newest one yet. But I know that he holds these movies together in such a brilliant way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm giving it an 8. Honestly, if you have not seen Knives Out, it's fantastic. So,
all right.
Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. Like, come on, dude.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
You'll have a lot of fun, I promise.
All right. So my number 7. I was torn. Because I have one movie in particular in mind, honorable mention, and then I have another movie. And the one movie kind of felt generic, right? And the other movie hits me to my core as far as nostalgia. Okay, and I went with the nostalgia factor, and it is The Princess Bride, because I've been watching this movie since I was literally
in diapers.
Yeah. Okay. And
Rob Reiner, dude.
Such a great movie. Such a great movie. And every scene in this movie has a quotable line or phrase or a quotable or a memorable scene or cinematic, cut shot or something. Every scene in this movie was well thought out, well written, and enjoyable to watch start to finish. I also love the fact how they turned it into a story, which you don't see that often, where it's the grandpa reading the story to the grandchild, and then they cut away. It's like, wait, hang on.
Yeah, and it cuts back.
And it's like, that is so just like classic, like a classic 80s movie technique, but we don't see that anymore.
I think it just being a fantasy and like a fairy tale, like it adds to that. You see something similar to that in like Shrek, right? Like it's that same kind of start finish bookends, But yeah, I love this movie too. I don't think I've seen it as many times as you probably have. It is something that I can picture in my head, and yeah, man, that movie's fantastic. Like it's so fun. I think for me, like it feels a little long at times. So that's not to say it's a bad thing, but I see why it's a top for you.
I feel like back then though, like that adventure vibe wasn't always action and exciting, and the biggest part was what's the main character's name? Wesley is following the people who kidnapped the princess. So it's like he's following and then they leave someone behind, and then boom, something happens. And then next thing is like, what is he gonna do next to get out of this situation? And all that was like super interesting to me. He had a fight. He had to fight twice. Yeah. He had to fight a giant.
Anybody want a peanut?
He had to drink poison.
Yeah.
Now, I want a prequel to Wesley.
Oh, yeah?
Not just like Not just what we saw when he was the farmer, the stable boy for the princess. Mm-hmm. I want to see him
becoming the dread pirate.
Becoming the guy.
Yeah.
Drinking poison just to get immune to it. Like, come on, dude. Missed opportunity there.
I think this was one of those movies that could do with like a remake, a reboot, a sequel, prequel, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I do like the idea that it's what's his name? Fred Savage is the kid in the bed.
Yeah.
Him reading his kids the story. So things change. They look a little different, because it's now from a modern day kid, in their head, right? Yeah. I get this movie confused with Robin Hood Men in Tights a lot, like playing it in my head.
Same actor.
Yeah. But yeah, solid pick.
Thanks, dude. And I'm going to give that one a 7.5 as well.
Nice. Mine gets messy going forward from here because some of these are rated lower out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's like higher on the list?
Yeah, because they mean so much more. So what's your next one?
My next one is...
Number 6, right?
Number 6. Drum roll, please. The Matrix.
Wow. I knew you liked this movie. I didn't realize it was that high up in your list.
It is because when this movie came out, it was so original and classic and revolutionary.
Yeah.
That I can't.
Revelationary. I
think about all time. Mm-hmm. And how do I not put this movie?
I know Kung Fu.
The fight scenes were amazing,
No,
bro.
the Wachowskis like nailed it for an action-packed like thrill ride.
And like the world building and like the fact that like you can do whatever you want in this well, now we would call it AI generated, but a simulated world. Phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And only the first one.
Yeah, only the first one.
Yeah, I'm not going to lump them together. I'm not going to say that I love all of them. I don't.
Yeah. I think I liked the first two.
The first two were cool. The third one, my favorite part was a horrible CGI fight with all of the agents.
Isn't that in the first one?
It's in the third one.
When he swings them around?
When they climb on top of him and he goes...
Yeah, isn't that in the first one?
It's in the third one.
Anyways, we'll figure it out after. I have not seen The Matrix since I was a kid.
Yeah, this movie came out in 1999.
That's insane to me that this movie came out then. Some really like truly revolutionary computer generated images in this. Like to think that like 6 years earlier, Jurassic Park was like the first movie to have fully CG models in it, like, and I know it wasn't the first one, but like, you know what I mean? Like that movie revolutionized things and they thought it was impossible to do stuff like that. Just 6 years earlier, that's insane.
Yeah. The dog pile was in Matrix Reloaded.
Second one.
The second one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Had to look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1999, and then back to back, almost like Reloaded was 2003. Resurrections, I think it was Revelation, whatever. 2000. I'm taking a guess here. 5, 6, maybe. And
then there was 2 more, right, or 1 more.
There was like the new
I didn't
one.
See it. Yeah. I didn't see it. It fell off.
It was but yeah, that's my number 6, dude. I'm gonna give it because it's not a perfect movie, but revolutionary.
Bless you.
I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
6.5. A little bit lower than the ones ahead of it, huh?
Yeah.
No worries. Is it my number 6?
Yeah.
Is it? Mm-hmm. My number 6 from 1996.
Wait.
Huh?
Maybe it's your number 7.
No, I did 7. It was Knives Out.
Oh, okay. So number 6.
Yeah. You did your 7-6, right?
I don't know, dude. I'm
number
lost.
6. Okay, we got it from here. We'll figure it out. Number 6 from 1996. Scream.
Nice.
I watch this movie at least once a year. At least once. And when I watch this one, I watch all 6 of them about to be 7.
It sparks it.
There are some in this franchise that are complete trash, and I love them. But the first one, dude, there's something about it that it is that nostalgic feeling of watching this movie. It feels like a 90s movie. It's got some 80s inspiration. Drew Barrymore kills it in the opening scene. Literally, she gets killed. Kills it. But like Nev Campbell is fantastic as Sydney. Matthew Lillard. What's the other dude's actual name? I can't think of it. Billy. Yeah. I can't think of his name. I'm drawing a blank.
I'm not sure.
But Stu and Billy, fantastic. Like sparked this entire debate whether horror movies are cliche. I mean, we knew they were, but this one I feel like it fit the mold, so it forced everyone else to break the mold. You know. So we could get more creative with our horror movies.
And the meta awareness slightly, you know, they carried that on for 7 movies coming up.
Yeah. Next month, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they kept up the meta awareness of what's going on without actually knowing what's going on, and it hasn't got old.
I feel like the twists of the killers has gotten old. Sometimes it's a little like, yeah, we saw it coming.
Yeah.
It feels a little like a stretch. But nothing competes with the first one. Nothing at all.
All right. What's your rating for that movie?
For that one is a 7.5.
Nice.
I think there are a lot of instances where the movie falls apart now. This is from a modern day. I probably would have rated it a lot higher back in the day. But based on movies we're getting now, things like that, it fits the exact number 6 for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, 7.5, which is lower than my Knives Out rating, which was an 8. Yeah,
crazy.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Here we go. Top 5, baby. Top 5.
Top 5. Top 5. Top 5. Let's go.
From 2004. Shaun of the Dead. I gave this an 8. I feel like an 8 at some in some world might be a little generous. Yeah. There's a lot of nostalgia behind this one, but I was really trying to think of problems I had with this movie. I don't have many. This movie was one of the last movies I ever rented from Blockbuster. I'm pretty sure Artie was the one who told me to watch it. I fell in love with Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
Yeah.
Immediately. This movie is slow when it needs to be slow, and it's fast when it needs to be fast. The comedy is very dry, but it is very witty. It is a perfect start to this trilogy of Hot Fuzz and The World's End. I wanted to give it to The World's End. I love that movie. But there's something about Shaun of the Dead, about making the end of the world with like this whole zombie trope that we have. Like it's been over, it's done, it's whatever, it's oversaturated. But having just a dude who works at an electronics store survive and get the girl of his dreams and figure out his whole life. We see that again in the next 2 movies, right? It's just a dude getting his life together. But like this one sold it for me. So yeah, that's my number 5.
Okay. Are we going 1 for 1? Top 5?
Yeah.
Okay. My number 5 is Iron Man.
The first one. So good.
I had to throw that one in there because it is the start of the MCU. It literally kicked off the MCU, and for it's almost 20 years old now, and it's so freaking good. Better than some of the Marvel stuff we're getting now.
Oh yeah. And directed by Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau, who before this directed Elf. And before that directed what? Swingers?
What the frick?
I know that this movie was like a big deal because if Elf flopped, he wouldn't have been able to make Iron Man.
Right.
So, yeah, and the fact that he went from Elf to Iron Man, like that is such a huge gap. Like Elf is such a grounded movie, and then you get freaking Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr.'s comeback, you know?
His comeback.
Oh my God.
His acceptance
Yeah.
from the audience.
Yeah,
like,
because he was like ostracized.
everyone
like,
was like,
no, he's just a druggie. He just drinks a lot.
it's like saying, hey, Charlie Sheen's gonna be Iron Man.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a
At
better
that time.
analogy now for like a modern day, like Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf's gonna be Iron Man.
Yeah, but like also Shia, get your shit together.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just like, how can I not put this on a top 10 list?
Yeah,
And I gave it an 8.
nice.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Solid pick. I like that we have so far only one each Marvel movie.
Yeah.
But that's gonna change with my number 4. I'm just kidding. It's not a Marvel movie. This one is purely vibes, purely entertainment value, pure. Just I can put this movie on anytime.
Okay.
It's like the one you said that you could, Pitch Perfect. You could watch it anytime. There's something about this one, and I think it's the pairing of the two leads that makes it one of the, it's like the movie that I think we would make. Like if we had all the time and the money and the resources, like it would be like just the best movie for friends. And that's I Love You Man from 2009.
Yeah.
This movie is not perfect whatsoever. But it's easily quotable. Jason Segel is so freaking funny in this.
Yep.
Paul Rudd, like playing the straight, like meh kind of guy who has to come out of his shell with Jason Segel, and he goes through all these trials and tribulations of like realizing he doesn't have any friends, and Jason Segel's like, I don't know, it's like the devil on his shoulder, but for good.
Yeah.
And then like Andy Samberg's in it as his gay brother.
Yeah.
Rashida Jones, like
Everything you got.
yeah, like
Everything you got.
everything about this movie. I love it, dude. Like
I feel like, so this obviously is not Paul Rudd's breakout role, right?
No.
But this is one of the movies that he did where everyone started to get on the Paul Rudd train.
Yeah, because he was on
started
Friends?
to love him. Yeah.
You know, like he's been around.
He's been around for a long time, and he's done movies and other TV shows, but like, what else has he been before that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head.
But you know,
But
this
I
movie.
remember seeing him in I Love You Man, and then seeing him quickly do movie after movie after movie.
Yeah, and my love of the band Rush comes from this movie.
Yeah.
Like wholeheartedly, I love Rush. Thanks, Paul Rudd, Jason Segel.
Yeah.
I struggled between this and Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but I couldn't put Forgetting Sarah Marshall on here solely because of Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Like he ruins a movie, but it sucks because back then, before all this nonsense and him being a trash person,
It's not because he is a trash person, it's because he ruined the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 4.
There was no reason, like, going back to Sarah Marshall.
I gave it a 7, by the way.
Nice. I know Forgetting Sarah Marshall is not a part of the conversation right now, but just while I'm on a thought, Russell Brand didn't need to be in that movie for more than like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was in the whole movie.
And then he got a spin-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Russell Brand back then, maybe it worked more for us as kids, you know? But as I get older, I'm like, he's just not that funny.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what is he? A comedian?
I don't think he's
What is he
anything.
supposed to be?
He's not anything
Is he an
anymore.
actor?
He's not anything anymore.
Back then.
Back then, he was a comedian, actor, musician, something.
Sure.
But like, I think he was funny because he had an accent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it could have been anyone.
Number 4.
Number 4 for Juan.
I love this movie so much. I love this movie so much. I love this movie so much. And not a lot of people will agree. People will agree now. Not a lot of people will agree back then. I agreed with this pick as my number 4 back then. Maybe even number 1 back then. Revenge of the Sith.
Solid. I think it is the best of the prequels.
Of the 3, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we've had that conversation where millennials love the prequels.
now.
Now.
Well, we did then because we were kids.
Right.
And it came out for us.
But then, the generation before us hate the prequels.
Right.
And it's a very tough conversation to have with a very OG Star Wars fan.
Yeah, and I think just the Star Wars fan base in general, right? Because like now we don't like the sequels. Kids like the sequels.
Yeah.
Older generations don't like the sequels either.
Right.
But again, I think we've talked about it. Star Wars is for kids. It is for kids. We love the OG. We love the prequel mostly. The prequels. The pod racing.
Yeah.
The Darth Mauls.
Yep.
The second movie happened. And then Revenge of the Sith.
The Jar Jars.
Shut the fuck up. That's an interesting pull, though. Like, I struggled because I was like, is Star Wars in my top 10 of all time?
And it wasn't going to be, but then I think about how iconic this role is for Hayden Christensen and for Ewan McGregor, and the fact that
and we got Natalie Portman out of this.
You think about
Keira Knightley.
These movies back then,
yeah,
and then you see like Hayden Christensen goes out on stage at Hall H, and everyone is going ballistic.
Yeah,
and he starts tearing up because he had no idea people loved him that much.
You cried when you met him.
What?
Yeah, you
Do
did.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro.
Yeah.
And I cried when I met him.
It's a solid pick. What do you give it out of 10?
I'm going to give it an 8 as well.
Nice. Solid. So we're in the top 3 now.
We are.
My number 3. I struggled with this one because there's 3 movies in this franchise. And I'm only talking about the 3. There was no more after. The 3. I had to narrow it down to my favorite one, which isn't everyone else's favorite of the 3. What do you think I'm talking about?
The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Is it the Two Towers?
No, my favorite is Fellowship.
Okay.
From 2001.
Okay.
I gave this an 8.5. This
right.
is as close to perfection you can get from a movie. The reason that this one works most for me, and all 3, I would probably give like Two Towers an 8.5. Return the King, 8.5. But this one specifically, my favorite Tolkien book is The Hobbit. The Hobbit movies. Sorry, Peter. Call me later if you want to debate.
Yeah, Peter.
The Hobbit movies sucked. I didn't like them. They changed too much of the source material. It didn't work for me. If those were better, if they were done on the level and the scale that Lord of the Rings was, that would probably be my pick. If it was done correctly. But the amount of like ingenuity and inventive nature and the practical effects and just everything that they put into Lord of the Rings blows my mind still to this day. The miniatures and the forced perspectives. There's something magical about this movie. But Fellowship spends most of its time, like at least in the start, in Hobbiton. And I love the Shire. Like, if I could live in the Shire, I know I'm fucking trailblazing here. I'm the only one who's ever said this, but if I could live in the Shire, I would, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it seems so peaceful and so relaxing. Like, that's the vibe I want in my life. It's just a cozy little cabin in the mountain or in the hills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surrounded by family and friends. Like, that sounds freaking awesome. But like seeing the Fellowship get formed and like just entering, like all the locations in the first one are just so vastly different, you know, from the Shire all the way to like Moria and everything. Like, it's just amazing. I love everything about it. I had to pick Fellowship though for my number 3.
Okay.
What's your
solid
number?
pick?
What's your feeling?
Pick. My number 3. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's It's Parasite.
I have not watched this yet.
It's a South Korean movie, a thriller, and
it won Best Picture, right?
It won Best Picture for that year, I believe, 2016.
Continue talking about it.
But everything about this movie had me locked the F in, dude. Like, I watched this movie... 2019. Oh. So, I watched this movie, and it's like, hey, it's just a family trying to survive. And then everything just keeps unraveling and unraveling and unraveling, getting worse and worse and worse. And it's just a family trying to survive, making mistakes, trying to fix their mistakes, making everything worse.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing it was a lot of anxiety.
A lot of anxiety. A lot. And then you start to wonder, are they going to make it out? And the ending... crazy.
I'll have to watch it. I've been meaning to.
You should.
Yeah, and we'll talk about the end of where we're going with the podcast and why we're going that route. But yeah, no, I know I should. You
should. And I give it an 8.5.
Hell yeah. All right, my number 2. Okay, so I've had these next 2 movies tied for my number 1 for the longest time, and I had to actually sit down and decide what order they go in between 2 and 1. It was hard. It was a tough decision. When we get to number 1, I can definitely explain why they fell this way. And once I say my number 2 one, you're gonna know what my number 1 is.
Okay.
But my number 2, I gave an 8.5. It's from 1961, Psycho.
Okay.
So Psycho is my number 2, which I don't know why I love this movie so much other than I love this movie so much. I think Anthony Perkins is an incredible actor. And I know we've talked about Psycho on the podcast before. So I don't want to go too much into it. But the fact that this movie feels like 2 separate movies all wrapped into one, I think it goes back to why I love Knives Out, and it's a mystery at the source of it, right? It's a detective trying to find answers. It is a classic Hitchcock movie. It is the oldest movie on my list. And I was trying to think of other old movies, and I don't know, nothing speaks to me like Psycho. The writing is fantastic, and the cinematography, like the way they shoot the motel and the house and the close-ups and the noir aspect of it, I don't know, it's fantastic. Like start to finish, I love this movie. I do watch it at least once a year. But yeah, that's my number 2.
All right.
8.5.
8.5. All right. My number 2.
Number 2. Austin Powers.
Interstellar.
Okay, I really thought that was gonna be your number 1.
Interstellar?
Yeah. And now I have no idea what your number 1 is. It's K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters, baby.
Was that Jack Nicholson?
It could be. It is now.
K-pop Demon Hunters, baby.
K-pop Demon Hunters, baby.
You can't handle the K-pop.
So, Interstellar. We've gotten a ton of space movies. We've gotten a ton of theories of space and time travel and black holes and wormholes and other dimensions and
the end of the world.
And Event Horizon and all kinds of different space ideas that people have. This one, for one, the score. The score is phenomenal. I hear that music now that people using like reels and stuff, and I'm like locked in.
Yeah, you're watching every single reel with that.
And then the visuals are great.
Yeah, Nolan does a fantastic job.
And then on top of that, this like new idea of like space travel, and you actually go into the wormhole and see what he sees when he survives. That was so intriguing to me to see, you know, the inside of a black hole. And it's just, I've never really seen a space movie like it. Never.
Yeah. Have you seen Treasure Planet?
Have you seen Treasure Planet though? But yeah, it's like it's another must watch for me. Like it's a I won't turn it off if it's on.
Yeah,
ever.
And it's like a 3-hour movie.
It's long.
It's a long
movie. I'll put it on and then stay up too late.
Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot often. I did that with Knives Out recently.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie once, Interstellar. I feel like I missed out seeing it in the theater, and it would have been probably more impactful if I had seen it in a theater like IMAX, you know?
Yeah.
So I know when the Odyssey comes out, IMAX.
For sure. So I'm gonna get a little wild with this one.
With your number one?
I'm with Interstellar, and I'm gonna give it a 9.
That's up there.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because this movie, for me, is a nearly perfect movie. Nearly. I have zero complaints about this movie.
Yeah.
None.
All right.
What's your number one, Brendan?
Oh, it's pretty easy. Can you guess? I can't guess yours now. I have no freaking clue.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah. No, Jurassic Park, 1993. I gave it 8.5.
Okay.
This movie has been one of my favorites since it came out. And I was talking to my mom like 2 nights ago, honestly, when I was starting to make this list. She said this was one of those movies that was watched at least weekly when I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like constantly. The VHS had been replaced multiple times. I love this movie. I think as a kid, I was like, cool, dinosaurs. As an adult, I'm like, this is scary as fuck. Like this whole situation. I've read the book. I like the book a lot. I think there's aspects of the book that I wish were in the movie, and they have put those scenes in other movies. Unfortunately, not the best movies.
Right.
Rebirth had the coolest scene from the book. Anyways.
Still haven't seen it.
Don't. But yeah, Jurassic Park not only is like a marvel to look at, the practical effects mixed with the CGI, they work so well because of the cinematography and the acting and the writing of the movie. You know, like everything fits in these pieces so well. The reason I couldn't go higher than an 8.5 though is that rewatching it now, some of the CG looks a little flat, I guess. Looks a little fuzzy. Looks a little soft. And there are definitely some moments where I'm like, I wish we would have spent more time in those moments. I wish there was a director's cut that had a little bit more of some scenes. You know what I mean? I feel like some scenes, again, product of its time and product of Spielberg, he leaves a lot up to your imagination. So being super harsh on our picks, I had to bring it down from a 9 to an 8.5. But I don't know. There's something about like the mix of John Williams' score and everything you see on screen all the time, constantly. You're just like begging for more of this world, which is understandable, which is why we have so many sequels. But nothing comes close to the fear that you get watching this movie now. And it's so easy to get lost in it and to forget that it's a movie sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it's my number one.
All right.
And this is the movie that made me want to make movies.
Yeah.
This, for me, quintessential blockbuster movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when I think movie, this is it. You look at movie in the dictionary, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, nothing else. No other descriptions.
Maybe your first movie, depending on how I feel about it. But
Okay.
I can't even guess your favorite.
You can't even guess? Not even a little guess?
I want to say it would be a Lord of the Rings movie.
Uh-huh. But
I'm not sure. And if it is, then it's Return of the King.
so my number one, I was extremely torn.
Yeah.
Extremely torn. Because I can put any Lord of the Rings movie as my number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Fellowship of the Ring, all the reasons that you said, I completely agree with.
Yeah.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the, you know, in Rivendell, the Fellowship.
Yeah, it's
such an iconic scene.
You know how they made the waterfalls in the miniature? It's salt. They're pouring salt down the miniature, and that's how it makes waterfalls. It's so freaking cool. Anyway, sorry, dude.
So...
Or when they're chanting and never mind.
and you know, like the iconic scenes of seeing the not the Dementors.
Stupid bitch.
The Witch Kings.
Yeah.
And the Seven Kings for the first time.
They're scary,
Terrifying. Dude. All right.
Ah.
Now, two towers.
Yeah, say it right.
Twin Towers.
Came out the same year.
You
My
got
bad.
the Battle of Helm's Deep.
It's the baddest thing. Like,
fucking amazing. And you got Legolas surfing on a Urukai.
Yeah, like, on the shield, yeah.
Then you got Return of the King.
Mm-hmm. There should be Return of the Jedi.
And then you have the full character development of Aragorn.
Mm-hmm. Where he like stops being a punk emo kid about his lineage.
He's accepting that he's the true heir to Gondor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Return of the King.
Nice, I called it. Look at me.
I'm going with Return of the King.
I was kind of shocked we made it this far without one, so I honestly thought your top three were going to be Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to do that to other movies.
Yeah, that's why I only put one. That I struggled with it, you know?
And like Two Towers Helm's Deep could easily take it from me.
Yeah.
At the number one spot.
The worst scenes in all of these movies are still better than the best scenes in The Hobbit, okay? So why'd they make the dwarves hot in The Hobbit? That's my thing.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Yeah.
There's no love story between elves and dwarves in this.
What the heck?
Anyways, we're not talking about The Hobbit. Stupid Hobbit.
Either way, I give this one also a 9 out of 10. I would give the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy a 9 to 9.5. If we're doing it as a whole, I would go damn near 10.
Yeah.
For me.
I've been rewatching them, and I'm watching the extended versions for the first time. Mm-hmm. I get it why they cut it down.
Yeah,
I think the regular theatrical cuts are just great,
just fine. The only thing is like there is some details, that would be cool to know.
Yeah,
but
you got to be a true fan.
Is it necessary? No.
Do you know the extended version is the only time that Frodo learns Legolas's name?
Yes,
he doesn't know. He does not know that his name is Legolas for the theatrical cuts whatsoever.
And also, did you know, in the extended version is the only time that they talk about Aragorn's like blood,
his lineage,
mm-hmm. and the fact that he's like 80 some years old.
Yeah, bruh. These movies are great.
Yeah.
I struggled with that. Like, I love the Lord of the Rings, and I don't know, like I said, 8.5. It was tough. I was being really harsh on them. And I think it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to want to give a higher score for all these movies.
Yeah.
But real fast, let's break down some honorable mentions, some things that maybe got moved around, shifted. I had 2 movies that I swapped for other movies.
Okay.
Just 2. I don't need to break them down, but I'll give you my score on them so we can add it to the list.
Okay.
So I had to swap out The Muppets, the Jason Segel Muppets movie. I love that movie. You and me saw that movie in the theater. We know all the songs. We sing them together. We duet all the songs.
Yeah.
It's a good time. I love that. It's so upbeat and friendly, and it's written by one of the Flight of the Conchords. The music, at least, right? Forgetting Sarah Marshall led to that movie being made. Fun fact, they almost didn't let him make it because he showed his pee-pee in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Funny. But the other one was a Star Wars movie that I removed, mainly because when you really think about it, the movie didn't need to exist, but I still love it. It's Rogue One. It's my favorite Star Wars movie. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions. They would be somewhere in the top 20. So
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I took a couple off my list. Step Brothers.
I don't get why that would be in your top 10. But
Because
okay.
I just
I get why
always
it's
watch it.
It would never be in my top 10. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And I think...
No, I get it. But I was like, if I have Pitch Perfect...
You're going Pitch Perfect.
You're going Pitch Perfect, but
yeah.
that's like kind of like where I was at.
But I think you'd pick Pitch Perfect just because you like singing. You know what I mean? Like you just sing a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay. Good one. I've seen that once.
Once?
Yeah, one time.
And like I almost went Empire Strikes Back. But then I was like,
Yeah.
You know? Like, of all time, dude.
Yeah, and that's where I was thinking too, because I dropped Scott Pilgrim out of my top 10. And I love that movie. Like, I have the poster from the theater. Like, we saw it so many times, but I'm like, of all time, I can watch that movie. I can quote it. It's the same thing with, like, Clerks. You know, like, I easily top 15, top 20. Scott Pilgrim, Clerks, they all show up. But top 10, I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That was it. We did it.
That was it.
That was our list. So
if you don't agree with us,
you don't have to. It's
bad.
our opinion.
Too bad.
But we want to know what your favorite movies are. If you want to let us know in any of the comments on like YouTube or Instagram, you can DM us. If you're listening on Spotify, you can leave a comment down below. I don't think Apple does comments yet, so yeah. But
leave a review.
You can also, if you're listening, there should be like a button that says send us a text. You can tap that and it'll send us a message from your phone. And it does block your number so we can't see who it is. So it's anonymous.
Yeah.
So you can talk all the shit you want.
Yeah. Tell us your favorite movie. And if you don't like our opinion on our list, then pound sand.
What?
Pound sand.
Just go touch grass.
Just go.
But yeah, again, this is just our favorite movies. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. It's our favorite movies as of right now. Because over the next however many months it's going to take, we're going to be trying to watch a lot of movies that we have not seen before. That's the end of the episode.
By the way, nice hat.
Thanks, dude. I wore it the whole time.
Was that an Easter egg?
Yeah. If you were paying attention from the beginning, just like in Knives Out, you would have noticed that my number 1 was Jurassic. What are you doing?
Getting my Easter egg.
It should have been out the whole time.
So my
favorite movie.
My number 5 is. Oh, I have no idea what your number 1 is.
Nope. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. We'll be back next week with another random episode before we start on our huge epic journey into movies from every single year that we've been alive. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube at
BJ in the Morning on his podcast.
on YouTube at
BJ in the Morning Podcast.
And if you want to follow us on TikTok or Instagram, you can do that at
BJ in the Morning _.
We also have like a website. It's like buzzsprout.com/BJ in the Morning. You can listen to all our episodes and all that nonsense. I don't know why I'm throwing that out right now, but I've spent time on it.
Sounds like
I spent time on it.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
You can also like contribute to the show there.
For sure.
And I think it'll just pay for us to have hosting.
Yeah.
Which would be cool. But yeah, that's our episode for the week, Juan. Do you have anything else you want to throw out there? Anything else you want to add?
No, I can't stop thinking about the Battles of Helm's Deep now.
Yeah, I think we're both going to go watch that movie tonight.
Let's do it.
We're not going to play video games.
Not at all.
I'm going to watch Two Towers.
Yeah, not at all.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of BJ in the Morning. My name's Brendan.
And I'm Juan.
And
we'll talk to you next time.